I need your help figuring out what male I'm going to pair this beautiful female to this breeding season. We're going to pick apart the possibilities and figure this thing out.
Proper Royals!
Hey everybody, it's Adam at Proper Royals. Thanks for being here today, and cheers to you wherever you are at. I want you to meet this girl that we call Letty, short for Scarlet, and she is, as you can see, a big female. She's a Coral Glow line. I apologize if I call her Banana in between. I'm kind of used to calling these animals Banana. She is a Coral Glow line, if there's a difference there, which I don't think genetically there is. From lineage, you know. She's kicking around 1,800 grams. She is doing the textbook bowl wrapping and building. So it's time that we pair her up, let her work on being a mom this season. So I'm excited to do that, but I got a bit of a conundrum. And today I want your help. Leave your suggestions in the comment section. I have 4 possibilities of males. One's pretty easy, not gonna happen. The other 3 really have pluses and minuses. If you're a breeder, I'd love your thoughts. If you've studied this kind of stuff, let me know your thoughts. If you're a would-be potential customer, you tell me what you would like to see too, because that drives my decision making as well. We're gonna get to breaking down all my options here. Again, I need your help figuring out what we're gonna do this season with Letty. So I got 4 males that I potentially could breed her with, all with ins and outs and pluses and minuses that we've got to figure out, right? First is the pastel clown. I got a big boy visual clown, and he's pastel. Let me back up for a second. This is a female Coral Glow Het Ghost. Coral Glow Het Ghost. I always want to move forward my recessive projects when possible, and I do like the idea of double recessive projects where I'm not wasting time on potential hets. So I got a little challenge in there. The male, one option is a pastel clown. Very simple pairing, would give us potentially pastel Coral Glows at best if we stacked the genes, 100% het clowns. That's the beauty of this pairing. They would all be 100% het clown. So I could get a Coral Glow het clown, and I could get male or female Coral Glows, which is nice with the female. 50% would be het ghost. That would be a little bit of a hang up for me on proving out those het ghosts. I love recessive projects. I don't know that I want ghosts to be what I spend my time proving out and figuring out. I want the ghost to be solid. It's one thing to think of. I could get male and female Coral Glows out of the pairing, okay? Second one is fairly easy. My second male is an Orange Dream het pied, and he's at 900 grams. He's ready to breed. He has been breeding. I could get him paired up to her, and we could get Orange Dream Coral Glows. I'm not sure why I wrote pastels. This should say Coral Glow, Coral Glow. Orange Dream Coral Glow, which would be very, very cool. Don't get me wrong. The problem that I have is 50% het pied, 50% het ghost. Those are really big odds to weigh, and I can't prove. I would have to spend time and like years proving out if they were het pied or het ghost. I don't know that an Orange Dream Coral Glow and an orange or straight up Coral Glow, 50% and 50% is worthwhile. Here's the other kicker. I could get normals that are not het pied nor het ghost. I think this one is a big no for me. I'm crossing this one off the list. Now here is where it gets really interesting to me, and I get really, really torn, because truth be told, I don't really think this guy is an option, other than it would be definite het clowns. It would be cool to have some Coral Glow het clowns. This is a good proven breeder. Like he's a stud. That's a safety net. The last 2 are really interesting though. So stick with me here, because this is where it gets a little complicated. I have a Super Mojave, possible pastel. He's at least het ghost, but he's possible visual ghost. I don't know because I haven't proven him, and he's an all-white snake because he's a Super Mojave. He's a blue-eyed leucistic. What really complicates things is he's only 400 grams. He's too small truly to start breeding, but he feeds like a beast. she's really early in the season. Do I give it a go and just see what happens? That's where I need your input. Who's got experience on this? I don't have experience starting a 400 gram male. I don't know about that. So what's really cool about this though, let's assume pastel's a toss-up. Take it or leave it, no big deal. But let's assume that this guy is actual visual ghost. That means the offspring would all be Mojave. 50% would be Coral Glow. I could get male and female. He's at least het and she's het, so 25% of the babies would be visual ghost. If he's visual, that means 50% of the babies would be visual ghost. Those are beautiful snakes. They advance my recessive projects. I could get males and females, and those males would be female maker Coral Glows. So I really love this pairing, and the beauty too is that I get no normals. That's a slam dunk, except the kid's only 400 grams. I don't know what to do on that. Like I say, I need some experienced breeders to chime in on this one for me and let me know what's going on here. Give me your thoughts in the comments, all right? The other interesting possibility that has less trepidation, less excitement, I think, but still interesting, is that I have a 650 gram male banana pastel. So I could get a super banana pastel that's 50% ghost. The super bananas are really, really cool and they're interesting breeding, with the exception that any male offspring, you don't know if they're male makers or female makers. Now they're super bananas, so they're all good. All the offspring will be banana. You just don't know if they'll all be male or all be female. Check out the videos on the sex-linked genes on bananas and Coral Glows. That's not what this video is about, but you got to know a little bit of what I'm talking about here. And that's why it makes some of this so complicated. The other problem here is that I could get normals out of the mix. So I could get bananas / Coral Glows. I could get super bananas, but they would only be 25% of them. And I could get normals. So I'm not as excited right here. And everything's only 50% het ghost, so it doesn't really advance my projects. So then, am I back to a guaranteed het clowns, which would advance my clown projects, especially with Coral Glow and banana in them? Or do I risk the challenges of the 400 gram Super Mojave, which would produce all Mojaves and 50% Mojave bananas and Mojave Coral Glows, with a mix of either 50% ghosts or 25% ghosts, and either 100% hets or 66% hets? Help me out. What do you think? Check out these videos to follow everything that we do here at Proper Royals and to see where I end up going with my girl Letty and what plans we make. Thank you for being here. I will see you next time.